So if you want to do both, just make sure you have some extra popsicle sticks. If you only want to do one, that's totally fine. Then you just need to wait for your glue to dry. Now remember, if you do have a hot glue gun, this will be a lot quicker because hot glue dries a lot faster. But we are just using our liquid glue today, so give it a few minutes and then we'll add the mast once this is dry. So we're gonna try and make our canoe. Now a canoe, you can think like a Native American dugout canoe, or perhaps a canoe that you've maybe rented at a lake. These are best used in pretty mild waters. So remember, these are also good when there's not a lot of waves. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a diamond canoe. And basically what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put all of these like this. I'm gonna line them up kind of diagonally, because what it's going to look like is it's going to look like this, okay? But we need some popsicle sticks underneath it for our hull to make sure that the water doesn't get into our boat, because then our boat's not very effective. So if we know that our boat wants to look like this, how do we need the bottom to look? So let's see. And you can decide, do you want a wide canoe? Do you want a skinny canoe? Since you are the boat designer, you get to decide. I kind of am feeling like this shape, kind of a longer, skinnier diamond. So what we can do is start to layer the popsicle sticks together. So as we go, we're gonna just add another layer, kind of like Lincoln logs. If you've ever built with Lincoln logs or Legos, and you kind of have to offset them so that they're strong, that's all we're doing too. So let's see here. I wonder, we'll do one on top and one below for all of them. So it's almost like you're making a kite. So if you can see the diamond shape of, it's kind of like a kite. So let's see. Let's do the bottom part first. I'll put the hull together. And we know that 8 popsicle sticks is what it takes to be the length of one. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, perfect. Well, how did that happen? Maybe it was 10. I thought we discovered this with our raft. Okay. So we're going to do it like that. And then we can do it like that. Okay? And we will start putting the sides of our canoe up. So we'll start the same way as our raft by putting all the popsicle sticks together, adding some liquid glue across either end, and adding a popsicle stick support. Okay. Now what makes this different is that we're gonna start adding the sides. So rafts are flat with no sides, so you can hang off the edge. Our canoe will have sides to it. So what I'm gonna do is add a dot of glue on each corner here, and then add a popsicle stick across, like so. Okay, so we're starting to see the edges here, and we're gonna keep doing that. We're just gonna add dots of glue to the corners and add more popsicle sticks. So what's fun about this style of boat is that you have a little bit more freedom to do what you want. So do you want super tall sides? Do you want just a little bit? Do you not want sides at all? Leave it more like a raft? Totally your call. So I'm gonna add a few more popsicle sticks because Miss Katie sometimes doesn't have great balance, so I need some sides to the boat. All right, so canoes have a little bit of a hull, so the keel goes into the water a little bit, not a whole lot, so it still can navigate close to water, or close to the shore. So in the water, they can get close to the shoreline. But this at least gives you a place more to sit instead of laying or sitting on top of a raft. All right, I have a few more popsicle sticks, so I'm gonna keep going until I run out. If you have more and you wanna keep going, by all means, keep on adding layers to your heart's content. All right, I'm gonna do one more set because I only have 3 popsicle sticks left, and I need one for our mast, for our raft. So I'm gonna add one more set on our canoe, and now we're gonna leave that to dry. So let's check on our raft. The glue is starting to firm up, to dry. You can always press and hold, because popsicle sticks don't always like to lay flat. Sometimes there's curves to it, which is okay, because that's just like trees, right? No trees are exactly straight. They'll curve, they'll change. The weather will make them change as well. So very carefully, we're gonna turn this raft over. So see, some of them move. So very carefully, we're gonna go and flip it. All right, and that is A-okay. I'm gonna clean up the glue and then we'll be right back to add the finishing touches after this glue dries. So hopefully your vessels have dried. If not quite, that's okay. Just be careful and try to make sure that they're dry before you put them in water and shove them off. So